Welcome in, everyone. Welcome into our Talking to Heaven surprise. Pick a card. All right, guys, so these are going to be messages from someone who has passed to the other side. So for group number 1, I have chosen an amethyst. So if you're drawn to this amethyst, please choose group 1. For group number 2, I have chosen a clear selenite. So if you're drawn to the selenite, please choose group 2. And for group 3, I've chosen my favorite, the desert rose. So if you're drawn to the desert rose, please choose group 3. Alright guys, now that you feel confident in your choice, let's get started. Alright, so if you chose group 1, this is going to be your reading. I have chosen the Talking to Heaven messages already. I have not looked at them, so I'm going to be as surprised as you are. We will pull some tarot to clarify, and we will also add some guidance at the end. So let's start with the first message. The first message to come out says, I'm with the rest of the family. So group 1, right away, I know that this is someone who was in your family. The next message to come out, we have, we will be together again. Interesting, because both of these pictures show 3 people. It looks like 2 adults and 1 child. And now let's look at the third message. We have tears cleanse the soul. So I feel like I'm talking to someone who's your person who's passed to their side is trying to tell you that it's okay for you to feel emotions. It's okay for you to cry. And the last one, it's not your fault. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to read these from the book. I do feel like the message that comes directly from the book could make you feel like you can actually hear your person. Let's start with the first one. I'm with the rest of the family. It says, please don't worry that I'm alone or lonely because I'm surrounded by all of our loved ones. They met me here when I traveled here, and it's been one sweet family reunion ever since, without any drama. Every relative and friend you think about is here with me, and they send you their love. Family relationships are quite different here in that there's pure love and no ego competition. So all of the annoying habits have dropped away, and our memories of our human quirks are handled with a compassionate sense of humor. Everyone is in a constant good mood, and no one is in a rush. Defenses have all washed away, and our hearts are all open to one another from a relationship perspective. This truly is heaven. Alright, so let's pull a little tarot, and let's see if we can find out who is your person or who is with your person. Definitely a family reunion of sorts, and the 3s are definitely sticking out to me. It's very possible you could have lost more than one person. In group 1, it's very possible that you feel alone here without them. So the first one is Page of Pinnacles. So Page of Pinnacles is going to be a student. Someone who paid attention to the details. We also have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is that card that tells me it was their time to go, but I'm also getting the energy of a water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Alright, let's look at we will be together again. Because our souls are entwined by shared missions and unfinished business, we are destined to be together. For now, I will be with you in my non-physical form, functioning as a guide and a loving companion. While I can't give the guidance that God or an angel would, I can lend my support and strength to help protect you. Once your life is complete, we will reunite in spirit form when I'll remind you of the ways of the wondrous non-physical world. I can tell you now that there's nothing to fear about dying, and yet you must live your life completely in order to fulfill your mission. When the time is right, you and I will have other physical lives together, one that is perfectly orchestrated to help others and to create spiritual growth for both of us. So I'm definitely sensing there was a strong connection between you and this person. A strong spiritual bond. Again, a family member. So we have the sun coming out. This person could have been a very happy, joyous person, or this person could have brought you happiness. This person could also be an Aries. The sun is very much giving me like first house energy, self energy, and very much strong Aries energy. We also have the Chariot. This was your ride or die partner, someone that fights for you and protects you and still continues to do so today. All right, so now we're going to look at tears cleanse the soul. When you cry, I am even closer to you, hugging and reassuring you. Sometimes you feel my presence, and sometimes not. However, I want you to know how beautiful you are when you are vulnerable, with your heart fully open, feeling your raw emotions. Tears are a way to wash your soul of impurities, such as fear and worry. It's a healthy means of releasing painful feelings. So I'm very proud of you for always allowing yourself to cry. I know that it's difficult and that you want the pain to end, and it will, I promise. Just know that your heart heals faster as you allow it to experience all of these feelings. Don't try to stay composed or hold back tears. Cry if and when you need to. People will understand, and if they don't, then that says much more about them than it does about you, because God gave us all the ability to shed tears for a healing reason, and it takes a strong person to cry. So I do feel a little bit of an energy of someone who's trying to hold the tears back, or maybe trying to cry in private, not wanting others to know of their pain. So we have the Nine of Cups coming out. Nine of Cups is very much something is missing, because the goal is 10 cups, right? And we have the Seven of Swords. Again, keeping something to yourself, hiding something from others, not telling everyone how it is that you really feel. All right, let's look at it's not your fault. Many times when we lose a past loved one, we feel like there's something we should have done. So let's see what they have to say about it's not your fault. Please do me a really big favor and stop beating yourself up, thinking that you caused my death or were in some way responsible for it. You are not. It's so hard from the earthly level to understand the spiritual elements of life. No matter what you think you could have done or should have done, I would have left anyway. I'm releasing you of any responsibility for my leaving. Please let go of any guilt. It will make us both feel better. The universe is perfect in its makeup, and what we think is a coincidence is just God's way of remaining anonymous. Trust me. Be kind to yourself, knowing what I share with you is true. All right, so let's clarify a little bit. So the first card to come out is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups says Spirit is trying to show you something. Your person is trying to give you a sign, but you're not seeing it. And I'm definitely getting the energy of you need to look up. And we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about making a very important decision. Could have something to do with traveling, but I feel like this is the Spirit giving you something. Definitely trying to give you some sort of opportunity, a sign. All right, group one, we're going to end it with some guidance. I am using angel inspiration. So we know that this family member is here protecting you, asking you to forgive yourself, to not be scared to cleanse your soul. Let's see what other angels may be here helping you right now. So we have be accommodating, be kind to yourself is what I'm getting. We also have Archangel Michael, strong protection energy, and I felt that right away. And we also have trust the flow. In other words, everything happens for a reason, and there's no such thing as coincidence. All right, group one, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, I am sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you. All right, if you chose group 2, this is going to be your reading. Your messages from the other side. Let's start with the first one to come out. The earth is our school. So this, I just heard teacher. So this person could have definitely been a teacher to you in some way. My mind is free. Right away, I'm picking up the energy of dementia or Alzheimer's. We are soulmates. Soulmates can definitely be a relationship, a person you are in a relationship with, group 2, but it can also be, soulmates don't have to be love relationships. They're actually your best friends, closest friends, and sometimes even your closest family members. And don't be afraid is going to be the last message. All right, group 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to read these from the book, and then we will clarify a little bit with Llewellyn Tarot. Alright, let's start with the earth is our school. We often forget when living in a physical body that earth isn't our true home. Heaven is. Heaven is a lot like earth with people, animals, flowers, trees, and such. The difference is that up here there is no competition to meet physical needs. After all, you don't have to eat or pay taxes in heaven. You do have responsibilities, but they're part of your life purpose. So they're joyful. For that reason, everyone in heaven is relaxed, forgiving, happy, and loving. We go to earth to experience life in a physical body. It's like going away to boarding school. Once you have a physical body, the ego becomes apparent because everyone is competing and struggling to take care of their physical demands. But if you can rise above those energies, you learn how to bring heaven's love to earth. It can take multiple lifetimes to grasp this simple yet not so simple concept. Fortunately, I'm here to help you learn what's really important for your spiritual growth. Love. The more you can see yourself and others through heaven's loving eyes, the more you'll understand that everyone is doing the best they can. You'll have compassion for yourself and others, and that is when you've mastered your schoolwork. Alright, let's clarify a little bit with Llewellyn. I am getting that energy of a teacher. Someone who taught you many things in this lifetime. So we have the Empress Energy. This is someone who was very connected to spirit, very connected, wise about astrology, spiritual things. I'm definitely seeing like the zodiac sign. I'm seeing like star constellations. This person may have been very infatuated with moon phases also. And we also have the Five of Swords. This person kept these things a secret. It's very possible that they didn't tell people about their spiritual beliefs or their spiritual abilities. All right, let's look at my mind is free. I definitely got a little bit of an energy of forgetfulness. You know how much I worried when I was in your physical existence? It seemed if I spent most of my days and nights feeling anxious about the future, family, money, and the earth. Now I realize that most of what I worried about was never a reality, and those things that did materialize, I brought about myself, because fear attracts negativity. If I could only go back into my body for 5 minutes, I'd apply this new knowledge to show you how worry-free mind creates and attracts a worry-free life. This knowledge has completely released me from the bondage of earthly concerns. This is my greatest lesson, and one that I hope to impart to you. Give all your worries to heaven, and never hang on to them. Be free of worries, and you found the greatest riches of them all. So again, someone who may be stressed a lot, worried a lot, I'm almost getting like overburdened their mind. So we have Ace of Pinnacles and Page of Wands. This person is definitely taking some sort of new beginning with their spiritual beliefs. So it's going to tell me that when they were here, it was someone who was very logical thinking. Again, like a teacher, right? Math, 2 and 2 is 4. And now they have new opportunities to see new things about their spirituality. Alright, let's look at We Are Soulmates. So again, it could be a love relationship or could also be a close friend or family member. It was no accident that our lives intersected, as we are from the same soul group with symbiotic life purposes. We were brought together in our earth life to help each other grow, learn, and love. Sometimes that meant painful situations that tested our patience and ability to forgive each other. I sincerely apologize for any pain I inflicted upon you. At each moment, I was doing the best I could. At times, I fell very short of my potential. I hope that you will release any anger that you are holding towards me for your own sake, not for mine. I hope that in some way I helped you grow and learn. Again, teacher, right? All right, let's see what comes out for We Are Soulmates. So you have Queen of Pinnacles, someone that may have had resources or been in control of resources. And the Tower, it's someone who, I'm sensing Mars energy. So this could be like someone who was very masculine with their energy, again, protect and provide type of energy, but someone who was very resourceful. I feel like when this person left, there was some sort of tower moment where their resources could have went with this person. All right, let's look at Don't Be Afraid next. My transition has changed everything for both of us, and you may be frightened of the future as a result. Please know that you have nothing to fear, my love. Rest assured that all heaven is watching over you, including me. Although you can't be in my physical presence any longer, you definitely can rely on my spiritual presence, which in many ways is much more powerful than when my soul was limited by my body. My love for you has increased now that I'm no longer restricted or distracted by physical demands. And with my increased love for you, I'm able to help you even more. All right, so I do feel like this person could be helping you do something. So let's pull some tarot and see if we can find out what it is. What is this person helping you with? We have Seven of Pentacles and the Priestess, a time of harvest and making something official, manifesting something. I'm definitely getting like someone could be giving you the answers on how to bring something into fruition. All right, group 2, let's close it out with some guidance. So you already know that you have this spirit protecting you from the other side, helping you in some way. So I'm using the Angel Inspiration Oracle. So let's see what other angels may be helping you. So the first card to come out is Faith, and it very much means just that. Rely on your faith and don't lose faith. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is my favorite of the Archangel. This Archangel comes down to bring you compassion, unconditional love, and this Archangel will help you speak truth. Let's do one more for group 2. One more. We have kindness. Offer yourself and others kindness. And this again is about compassion and unconditional love. You can see the puppy in her arms. All right, group 2, the 3s are definitely sticking out to me. 3, 3, 3, 3. So 3s could be very significant to you also. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, I'm sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you. All right, let's get started with the first card to come out for group 3. We are so connected. So definitely part of your soul tribe. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. This was someone who could have went very suddenly and maybe in a painful way. And they're just wanting you to know that when they went, they did not feel that pain. I have no more earthly worries. Definitely rejoicing in heaven. And I was met by so many loving people. So group 3, you could have more than one person sending you messages. Let's clarify a little bit. So I'm going to start with reading the messages from the book first. That could definitely help you see who the person is that's sending you messages. But I do feel like group 3, this could be more than one. All right, let's look at We Are So Connected. I've been able to review my life here in heaven, and I've seen how perfectly everything we do is woven together. There are no accidents or wrong turns. Everything makes sense now. I wanted to give you the exciting news that in my life review, I saw that you and I have a strong soul connection through many lifetimes. We have been each other's teachers, sometimes in unpleasant ways, several times. In this lifetime, we were magnetically drawn together because we had mutual work to do for ourselves personally and for others. And now that I'm here, our connection remains strong. Just like when I was living in my body, our thoughts are in sync with one another. We often think of each other simultaneously, so think of me and know that I'm doing the same, always with love. Someone very connected. The next card says we are soulmates, would have been the next one. So I do feel like this could be someone from your soul tribe. Many times that is soulmates. And soulmates don't always have to be love relationships. This, of course, could be a love relationship for you, group 3, but it could also be a family member. It's really interesting because group 2 kind of followed the same situation, and 3s showed up many times in group 2's reading. So I do recommend, if you chose 3, maybe check out group 2 also. All right, let's clarify a little bit. We are so connected. So how are you connected with this person? Let's pull some Llewellyn Tarot. So we have the 5 of Swords coming out and the Hierophant coming out. So the 5 of Swords could have been someone that you were disagreeing with. And the Hierophant is someone who's very official in a spiritual manner. Alright, let's move on to My Death Was Painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. As souls, we do not feel physical death. I remember that within the blink of an eye, I was outside my body looking down at it. I immediately felt an intense sense of happiness and peace. It was indescribable, yet I wanted to tell everyone. I was also able to see the thoughts you created and carried with you in your mind. We are pure energy vibrations of light. Please know that your thoughts of guilt and worry block your light. They don't serve either of us well and create unnecessary debris. Know that I am happy and that a soul can never be harmed. I just want to say the 5 of Swords can also be negative thinking. Alright, let's clarify a little. The 5 of Cups, it's definitely a loss, a tragic loss where you struggled to be able to see your future. And the 7 of Pinnacles, something took a long time. You could still be looking at your life, trying to figure out where are you supposed to go from here. Alright, next let's look at I Have No More Earthly Worries. I have to be honest with you, life was very stressful for me. I probably should have been more open and forthcoming about my feelings because I held them in most of the time, and that was damaging for me physically and emotionally. I will admit to you now that I was deeply afraid during my life. I was afraid that you and others wouldn't love me if you knew who I truly was. I felt like I was deeply flawed and didn't want you to know. Now that I'm here, though, everything's turned in a completely new direction. I now see that I had nothing wrong with me, except my belief that I was flawed, and that belief caused me to act in ways that was hurtful to myself and others. I apologize for hurting you. I thank God that I have no more earthly worries, and I can now express myself fully to you as I truly am, now that I no longer am concerned about others' judgments and don't stress about money, work, or day-to-day life. I'm completely carefree. So I do get a sense from this person that they were a little bit of a worry wart. Let's see what comes out for I have no more earthly worries. So we have the Chariot, the Ride or Die partner, and the Two of Pinnacles. Maybe someone that felt like they had a hard time making a decision, or like their resources were always very stretched. All right, let's look at that last one. I was met by so many loving people. I definitely get the energy that you have more than one person on the other side who's helping you in some way. I want to put your mind at rest. I did not die alone. None of us ever comes onto Earth world or ever enters our heaven alone. I was met by all of our loving relatives, friends, and even souls I did not expect. I was greeted so beautifully by magnificent angels, teachers, and spirit guides who gently escorted me into my colorful heavenly life. It is all so splendid and so real. I cannot express to you the amount of love I was welcomed with. It feels so natural to be loved. I think I forgot when I was living on the earth. When I came here, it was a wonderful reunion. It is a place where you see the best in everyone, and they also show you the best in yourself. It is indeed heaven. Alright, so let's see if we can find out who else is on the other side with your person. So we have the Page of Cups, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and could have been someone of a young age. And we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is definitely about ships are coming in. And I'm also picking up Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I feel like this person is helping you with choices of your future, with helping things start to come in for you. So if you're noticing things starting to come in for you, it could definitely be the assistance of this other person. Alright, group 3, let's close it out with some guidance. So we already know that you have several, more than one person who is past and protecting you on the other side. Let's see what other angels are protecting and helping you. I am going to use the Angel Inspiration Oracle. Archangel Gabriel comes out, and Archangel Gabriel is number 3, and it's very much about speaking truth. This also came out for group number 2. You also have Show Justice. So I do feel like you feel if some sort of injustice has been done to you, I feel like these angels are helping you balance something out. And then we have number 33. So the 3 is clearly big for you. Most likely you're seeing a lot of number 3 synchronicities. You also have the Love card. So this definitely could talk about unconditional love. Alright, group 3, I'm going to leave this right here. I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, I am sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.